This is Love Me Not, a song of Reverend May's 2024 album Bird's Eye, that became famously a huge hit last year. Let's quickly ask what it is. Yes, it's catchy, yes, it has fantastic mixing and a great band, but most of all, it has a settled confidence that you only get from semi-established artists who gain that confidence from knowledge and experience on how stuff is done in the music industry. Enter Emma Mark and her album Pretty Dear, which corresponds to the same confidence, and I'm willing to imagine that will feature a similar success story. Emma Mark was born to a Jamaican father and German mother in Summertown, Tennessee, and spent most of her teen years in India and Germany, even in some stages living in Pankow, Berlin. Udo Lindenberg, is that you? Before coming back to the US, where she attended high and senior high school in New York and Miami, before eventually settling in New York City, where she interned at Jay-Z's entertainment company, Roc Nation. In 2017, she released her first EP, 3:33 AM, featuring the song Lose My Cool, most streamed song as of now. 5 years later, after dozens of standalone singles, was followed by her first album, 3 Dimensions Deep, which I mainly found interesting for its continual exploration of cosmic imagery in both song titles and some of the visuals as well. Which leaves us with her second album, this year's Pretty Idea.
What I really like about this album is just how fun it is, just in terms of like singular cool moments.
The first song, By the End of the Night, is already a great example. There's this short drum fill at the start, the synth that goes wee, and the way the drums and the guitar and piano all mesh into one tasty sounds is just perfect. But just Amber herself is so good. She always seems to jump around and get to different melodies and rhythmic twists to keep things interesting. Like the short phrases in the pre-chorus are so fun to sing along to. Cherry Red then is this acoustic guitar ballad with tasteful, sweet performance by Amber. Let Me Love You is also great. It has this Michael Jackson signature scream at the start and also a fun moving melody. But now, which song will be a hit? I have no idea. Sweet Serotonin is quite similar to Love Me Not in tempo, movement, down to a drum sound. I even think the band sounds better here. It's just, funnily enough, one of the few songs that doesn't really move, which therefore makes the progression on Love Me Not much more interesting. I don't necessarily see this as a shortcoming of the song, however, as it is more settling for a viciously erotic tone, which it succeeds at. Let Me Love You has probably the chorus that's setting itself apart the most from the rest of the song. I already mentioned By the End of the Night. Don't Remind Me has a high profile feature with Anderson .Paak and is quite fun as well. It honestly could be any of those. All of them grab the attention of the listener from the start and have enough fun moments to keep them around. I sincerely hope people will catch up with it. So if you get time, give Pretty Idea a listen. It's definitely worth your time.
And if you have any other artist that you think is gonna blow up next year, or that you in general just think doesn't get enough recognition and you think they should, then write it in the comments as well. Listen to music.